Yo, what is happening today? I hope you're having a beautiful day thus far. We right here right now. This is a day that we have never experienced before, and this is the best day of my life again. I hope you're having the best day of your life again. You know what I'm talking about? I'm so excited about today. Like, yeah, I'm alive. I'm excited. Like, let's go. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, I'm Dave Sean, yours truly, and this channel is all about upliftment. It's about inspiration. It's about helping the kids come home. And what I mean by that is, like, I like to talk about things that inspire me. And what inspires me is to help people realize their wholeness and their well-being, and help people realize their self-worth and really align and shine. And what I mean by that is just aligning with your authentic self, aligning with the love, aligning with the energy of the universe, and allowing that to inspire you to shine the light that you have within you. And that's what we do. We align and shine on this channel. You know what it's about. What I would love to talk about today is like being really kind to yourself. Because when I started to be kind to myself, it changed everything for myself. I really started to soothe myself into this place of self-love and really just acceptance. And I think it's a predominant thing in our society to be hard on yourself, to be a go-getter, to get this shit done right now, today. Don't play no games. But it's like, and it's also predominant to be, do, and have. You have to be more, you have to do more, you have more. And a lot of people talk about this, but I just want to get my spin and what I think about it. And because I do believe that I do think it's beneficial to have standards and to have boundaries about yourself, but I don't think it's beneficial to bury yourself. I don't think it's beneficial to beat yourself up. I don't think it's beneficial to say what you should have done or what you did wrong in the past or what you might do wrong in the future. I just don't think that's beneficial to experiencing more self-love and more wholeness and well-being, because what I would love to say is, like, you being alive is enough. You don't have to be successful to be enough. You being alive is enough. You don't have to be very smart to be enough. You being alive is enough. You don't have to be the high achiever to be enough. You being alive is enough. You right there. The fact that you're aware right now means that life decided to flow through you today. Life wanted to experience as you today. It wanted to experience this beautiful creation. And it's funny because, like, I made a note about this, and I haven't said it yet, but this is what I want to say. It's interesting because we look around and we see people, we see places, we see cars, we see trees, we see birds, we see dogs, we see cats, and we say life is happening out there. But it's funny because all that life is happening, but it would not be happening if you, the observer, were not here to observe this life happening. And you are the most intelligent thing in this life. You are life. You are the observer of this magnificent experience. You right there, and that means something. Your awareness means something. So you being alive means something. So being kind to yourself, being easy on yourself, letting yourself off the hook sometimes, because what happens is it seems it's a predominant thing, because like everybody is trying to, well, people that are not really aware of this love and this life that's flowing to you, you know what I mean? Everybody can be mean to you. Everybody can try to put you inside of a box. Everybody can say that you should be this way. But it's like, since everybody's doing that, it's really important for you to just allow yourself to be who you are. It's really important for you to allow yourself to be kind to yourself. It's really important that you don't try to put yourself in a box. And it's really important that you don't try to make yourself a certain type of way, because the relationship that you have with yourself and how you treat yourself is the most important relationship. And we all know this, but I would just like to reiterate this. It's like the relationship that you have with yourself is the most important relationship. The person that looks in the mirror, like, that relationship is really important. And to that relationship, it can be filled with more love and acceptance and understanding. No other relationship will be able to fulfill that gap. And every other relationship will be detrimental, and it will kind of pull you down if you don't have a good relationship with self. You know what I mean? One of my favorite quote-unquote teachers, or people that just speak their truth, that helped me out, was Abraham Hicks. Really just really like self-soothing yourself and treating yourself like a baby, and noticing when you have these patterns of thought that say you should be, you need to look like this, you need to have this, you need to be this for certain people, you need to wake up at this certain time, you need to go do all this. Just being aware of that pattern and seeing that pattern is just a regurgitated thoughts of everybody else around you, and it's not, they're just thoughts, and you're aware of these thoughts, and you can detach from these thoughts, and you can just allow yourself to fall back into this well-being and this kindness. this kindness, because it's very cool, because I believe that nature is really kind. I believe that life has a kindness to it. I believe that this universe has a kindness to it, and it has an acceptance to it. Because I say that because, like, this universe allows everything to happen. There's so much diversity and there's so much experience. Things are going on. It allows everything to happen. And there's a kindness to that. There's an acceptance to that. It's an understanding. And when we can be kind and accept ourselves in every way of being that we are, that's kindness. It's like this pure acceptance, you know what I mean? In every way that you are. And why is it not beneficial to bury yourself and be hard on yourself? Because this is what this caused. Because I'm all about you feeling good right now. You feeling good in your body right now. You being comfortable within yourself. You feeling confident. You feeling connected to life. You feeling more love and acceptance for yourself. I'm about you feeling good right now. That's really all I talk about. You know what I mean? Like, success is cool. Wealth is cool. All that shit is very good, and it has its place. But I care about you feeling good right now, because until you can feel good, none of those things will do anything for you. They won't do anything for you until you can really feel fulfilled and love yourself. None of those things will do anything for you. So when you feel good, and it's funny because when you start to feel good, you can not have those things, but you can experience those things and enjoy those experiences when you feel good. But if you don't feel good, and when you experience those things, it won't do anything for you. You won't be able to feel the meat of it. You won't be able to feel the real experience, because you're so detached from yourself that none of those things won't do anything for you. So that's kind of what I'm saying. But what being hard on yourself does, it's funny because it seems very paradoxical. It seems like if you tell yourself that you need to do this and you need to do that, that you will get shit done, that you will be a better person. It seems that if we put our finger on ourselves so hard that we'll be a better person. But that's not how it works. And well, that's just not how it works for me. It does work for some people, but I don't feel like that's true fulfillment and true connection. That's just my personal experience, opinion. But what tends to happen is, like, when you're so hard on yourself, you don't feel good, because you're always condemning yourself for what you should have did and what you did do and what you might do, and that puts you in a negative loop. And what happens when you get in a negative loop is you start to take negative actions, and they're not negative. We're just putting a label to them, but you start to take actions that are not beneficial to your well-being. Then when you start to take action, you start to get to results that you don't really like. And now you're in this negative loop. And now you might be eating worse, and you might start feeling bad about yourself because you're not eating good. Maybe you might start thinking thoughts about yourself that don't feel good, and now you're mad at yourself because you're thinking negative thoughts about yourself. And it's just this whole loop. But it's like when you can just relinquish all of that, when you can just let go and just really just be kind to whatever arises within you in the moment. Whatever arises, just be kind to that and accept that as it just happening. You know what I mean? Because it's about you feeling good. And when you can let things arise and fall within you and let go of it, you have a tendency to feel better longer. Because you're not in a grudgy state. You're not all stiff and shit like that. You know what I mean? You just like flowing with it, and you just like letting it happen and letting it unfold in a way that it's all good, and you know your worthiness, all is well, because you know that you're whole, and you know that this experience can affect you. Nothing can affect the awareness. Nothing really can affect awareness. Like, that's the funniest thing. And that's what I'm always pointing to. It's like I want to say you are awareness, but when I say you are awareness, like, I'm giving a label to this awareness, which it's a formless energy. It's a formless type of awareness. You know what I mean? So that's, and it's kind of tricky because we know mind, body, and soul, and we're all aware of these things yet again. You know what I mean? And so it's very tricky, but it's very simple. It's very tricky, but very simple, because this life is very simple. It's funny because it is very simple. We complicate it because it makes for more partying and jazz. We like to jazz it up a little bit, but it's very simple, and it's cool that we can experience everything on all spectrums of life. But just understanding that none of those things that you do, say, have are you. And when you judge those things that you do, say, and have for being you, you don't feel good, because you are just the thing that is aware of this. You know what I mean? The one behind all the drama. the one behind the form, the one behind the words, the one behind the thoughts, the one behind the actions. You are that. So, and there's nothing to be judged about that. It just is. It's all love. You know what I'm talking about? That I'm talking about. I hope I conveyed, I don't know if I conveyed why it's important to be kind to yourself, but it's important to be kind to yourself because this whole world is built off of fear and a lot of other shit that's not kind and not love. And when you can hold space for yourself and really just love yourself unconditionally and appreciate yourself and have really healthy standards and have really healthy boundaries for yourself, and when you don't hold up those standards, it's okay, and when you do hold up those standards, it's okay too. But just really being aware that like none of that really matters because you are alive right now and that's your worthiness, and because you're here right now, you're worthy and you are loved, and life really decided to be here as you today. You know what I'm talking about? Beautiful. If this resonated with you at all, you know, leave a comment. If you have any questions, if you want to say something that has inspired you about what I said, leave a comment below. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would greatly appreciate your subscription. That'd be amazing. And a thumbs up as well if you like this. So have a beautiful rest of your day. You know what the time it is. Align and shine and be kind to yourself. So much love. I'll speak to you very soon. Peace.